Hi folks, welcome back. It's me, Ian Pals, bringing you some Battlefield 4 gameplays. And yeah, before we start, just a quick announcement. My commentary sounds a little bit weird, it's because I just had an update on the Xbox, and for some reason it's made the voice sound really strange. So I'm now going to have to go into the preview app and send them this information saying that the voice over on the game DVR using the headset doesn't seem to work properly. It seems to be echoing, and I need to find out exactly what's going on with that. So I'll have to put it in, and that means I'll probably have another update in a week. Pain in the ass. Right then, Battlefield 4. I do apologise for not uploading any more videos since the last one, which is about 4 or 5 days ago. That was because I've been in work. I've been literally working my ass off. They've given me extra shifts, so I've landed up working 4 days. To be honest, I've only had 2 days off this week, and I just haven't had a chance to play any games. And I do apologise for that. It's just a little bit annoying that the fact that I have to spend most of my time in work in this last week. And hopefully I'm going to go back to normal and work only my 3 shifts this week, and it should be a little bit better, and I should be able to upload some gameplays. And there's always some panicky knifer in front of me. I've noticed that. In Battlefield 3, it never happened like that, did it? No. Just Battlefield 4. Counter. I honestly think the counter is a little pain in the ass. Apparently you should be able to counter the counter. I've seen people do it before, but I don't know how you do it unless you keep pressing the X. Oh well, never know. I'll have to try it one of these days. Right then, let's get on with the commentary. As I said, been working, not been able to play much, but I have been watching some YouTube, catching up on some videos, and in particular I've been watching GTA 5. And what I've been watching is trying to find out how it would react on my PC. And I saw a video, and these people went from, they literally tested it from a low range spec card all the way up to the high range spec card, and they were amazed to see the minimum requirements for this game was a 4-core CPU and the R7 260 series graphics card. That is around about 2, maybe 3 cards below mine. Mine is an entry-level mid-range card, and they were getting on medium settings 60 frames per second. But the game has been optimized by both for Nvidia and AMD, because they've worked really hard and tirelessly with these developers, that it will never ever drop below 30 frames per second. Doesn't matter on whatever settings or whatever card, it will not drop below 30 frames per second, which I think is fantastic. I can't kill him. So, as I checked out, and I discovered that I will be able to play GTA 5 on high settings and still maintain 60 frames per second. If I was to, say, get a new CPU and put an 8-core CPU in, and also get myself an extra stick of RAM, to make it 16 gig, I could then, in theory, probably get Ultra at 60 frames per second. But I can always, if I had the extra graphics card slot on my motherboard, I could also get a second R9 270X and do a crossfire and get a lot better graphics results that way, and I would definitely have around about 60 frames per second average and not worry about any lag. However, my motherboard doesn't have that, it only has the one slot, so I have to rely on the one card. But saying that now leads me on to the PC. Still haven't had my PC back, and I was meant to ring him on Friday, but as you know, I was working extra shifts, so I was in bed, so I couldn't ring him. So I'm going to try to ring on Tuesday, and I'm going to try to find out exactly what's happening about my PC, because I really want it back. Hopefully they've been able to solve the problem, because they've had it for 3 weeks now. That's long enough for anybody to find out what is causing the issue. So hopefully they have now discovered that the fact that something like a network controller could be causing the interference. It could be something stupid like a setting which is not quite right, which is causing the interference. Just do not know. Hopefully they've solved it. If they haven't, and they can't find nothing wrong, and I get it back and it plays up, then I have 3 options, because I've been in contact with Trading Standards, so they've given me these little options. Number 1 is the option is to turn and say, look, I'm not happy, it's playing up, it's still playing up, what we're going to do about it. They could offer me a replacement PC, which means they would have to build me a new PC. I have to then accept that. I've got to accept that. And they have to build me a new PC. However, I've got to make sure that I do not send back the old one first. They have to send me the new one. Then and they have to collect the old one at the same time. I do not pay for this. I do not pay for the packaging. They have to do this time because I have a problem. And so if I carry on doing that and I still suddenly start getting problems again with that PC, then I'm in my rights to ask for my money back. And then they have to do that because they've given me, I've done every single thing possible to try to solve this problem, and they haven't managed to do it. And you know, therefore there's no hard feelings, it's not working out, I'll have my money back for the PC, fair enough, Bob's your uncle. However, there's the third option where they could refuse to do that. If they do that, then it would mean I would have to go into court and claim my money back. And as it stands, I probably would win that because I still got a 12-month guarantee, a 12-month warranty, guarantee, whatever you call it. And I've only had the PC 6 months now, and 2 months of this, I haven't had it because graphics card, I had to send it back for that took 3 weeks. They've had my PC for 3 weeks now, so it's almost 4 weeks now. So you can see what I'm on about. I haven't had this damn little game for about over 2 months. So 4 months of gaming and paying for a PC which doesn't want to work properly. So I would have to ask the money back. And if they refuse, then it would go for the court, and the courts will probably back me up in a way because I've done everything possible, and they've just haven't repaired it, and they haven't bothered to find out what the problem is. They can't find it, and they would have to pay me every single ounce of money back, which is great, including all the postage, which would mean around about £570. If they did that, I would be able to go for a higher range graphics card PC, like the 280X, with an 8-core CPU and an 8GB RAM or 16GB RAM. Or I could go for the 290 and get an 8GB RAM with a 8-core CPU. There are a few out there close to that price range, and that's what I'm looking for. But I'm hoping of all cards, because I do like this PC. It's not bad. It does well. That's nice, Nate. And you know, it was working perfectly fine until it started playing up. So hopefully it's just a setting, or the network controller on the motherboard has gone funny. So all you have to do is replace the motherboard, and no, could be back up to playing the games. So as I said, I'm going to ring on Tuesday and hopefully find out what is going on. Unfortunately, I'm working Tuesday evening, so I have to make sure I get up before 4 o'clock because they shut at 4. I'm also planning to get a few games when I get my PC back. I'm planning to get Battlefield 4 because people still love playing it. Battlefield 3, I'm quite shocked to find that there's still a lot of people on Battlefield 3 in the PC, which is absolutely great. GTA 5, as you know, I'm really interested in this. I want to get my hands on DAYZ as well, because I really want to play that game. It's fantastic. I've also got War Thunder, as you know. I've got World of Tanks. So, you know, I've got quite a few games where I can to upload videos from. And then if I get my PC back, I'll try to start uploading videos at least maybe 4 or 5 times a week. I'll probably start off with 4, so you know, give you a little breather. But that's what I'm planning to do. That's when I get my PC back. But I will let you know exactly what's happening very soon. So I should know in my next video if I'm getting my PC back or if they solved it. Right, until then, it's me, Will, signing off because it's coming to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a like and a comment, and I'll catch you all very soon. Take care, folks. Bye.